Oh, you did it, Sherlock. The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo.
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
It is what it is. An acceptable outcome. I don't know what you're asking. What are you asking, game?
It was the best decision I could obtain. The truth must be told in the way it is most acceptable.
You're making progress, Sherlock. I was right to believe in you. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity, and it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
Spare me the lecture. What? No, just spare me the lecture. I don't care.
I get enough obnoxious pontification from my brother, so please, spare me your lecture.
Forgive my love for moral philosophy. I know I tend to ramble. You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Did you hear Basilio?
Well, we're heading back to Stonewood Manor. My brain went Smallwood Manor, which is a different place entirely. Oh. I'm worried about the music going on and off. The last time we went on for... Oh no, it wasn't as long as this, so it mustn't be a time thing that caused OBS to crash. But are you loading? Oh, we're going outside, aren't we? Ugh. There we go. While this is chugging along, let's now fast travel back to Stonewood Manor, and then it will load. And then we'll Mind Palace. We have some more here. No, I was thinking maybe that was a medical thing. Death by hypoxia. My mother drowned. Her throat wound could either be final humiliation by a kill or a desperate attempt to save her. Attempted tracheotomy. It makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. Yeah, I think that makes sense. No. So these all clash with everything. Okay, fine. So we go back in. Apparently there's got to be... I don't know... What does it say? I remember blooming trees, shimmers in the pond, and a cozy gazebo. It seems like we have a large garden behind them and accessible through a door on the ground floor, bordered by 2 windows. Oh, there's another door? I didn't see another kind of ashen door. We'll have a look then. Oh, here it is.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either.
Yes, you do.
There is so much more we can do on Cordona. So many others we could help. There is no coming back from this.
Right, I see. So this is okay. This is the end game. If you go any further, you can't do the other side things. It's like, well, I'm not doing the side things. Yeah, I don't want to do the side things because because some of them are combat. And the interesting thing, as I think I said at the beginning of the session, the interesting thing is the Mind Palace, and that only really seems to be like the main stories. These main plots. So, no, let's do this. I will finish this.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
Right, I think I should change. I think I'll change clothes. Let's change clothes into something. What do you mean I can't change clothes here? Oh, right, I see. Very good.
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
Boo. Sand pit. No, we're looking for water. We're looking for water. Because Violet's dress was wet. Oh, the piano's... We gave her tea.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Yeah, why is it still here? This is the key question, isn't it? Okay. This is where they had the fight, isn't it?
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
I'm here. What's going on? Potassium bromide. Okay. That's all I can interact with, isn't it? Oh, I've got to find something to interact with.
These must help calm her down.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Okay. Dr. Gars finally unlocked the answers to all my questions remain. Risk of side effects. Dr. Ritt experimented on my mother with unconventional drugs and treatments. Every dose has a risk of side effects. My mother uses sedative frequently. Her body must have built a tolerance. It wouldn't be a danger to her. My mother had an unexpected allergic reaction to a medication. She suffocated. So what if I do the increased tolerance? That means she must have drowned, but I think it was the tracheometer. Oh. So there we go. So we got a bit more information. So but we know she didn't drown. Singing. This is weird and I love it.
Don't go, Mother, wait.
Book. This is
Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
and then there's this item.
I remember this artifact from Mother's
It was the one we were looking at when Mycroft had the argument.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
I'm waiting for you.
Is that not new? No, I thought we would have gotten some more Mind Palace stuff, but she's waiting for us.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer. I'm waiting for you.
Coming, Mother. This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Okay. Very good.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful.
Is this them? Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. Alright, there we go.
Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed.
Onwards. Are we just doing like a loop?
Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
No.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
Because you had a wet dress. Uh-oh. Game. Game. I'm not doing anything. Alright, thank you.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
So... She had water on her dress. Okay. So...
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry.
Okay, so at least... So yeah, it's the one in front of us.
Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! He's...
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
And she gets aggressive because that...
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things! You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Don't call me that! You aren't fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself!
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry! Give me my stuff, I can't tell you!
Arthur did the Arthur did the tracheotomy for some reason at that point. But why? Oh dear. So something happened when we weren't awake. Obviously. When we'd passed out from drowning. Mycroft accused Dr. Richter. Okay, I was hoping for... My mother tried to kill me. My mother tried to drown me in the pond at Stonewood Manor. Whoa! My mother died from an allergic reaction after we gave her sedatives with her morning tea. Otto Richter tried to save Violet, yet Mycroft deliberately blamed him for her death, despite John and I being responsible. What? I get that that's a very childlike response to blame yourself, but... Right. Who... Like, yeah, who was giving her the medication? Dr. Otto von Richter. Yeah, who, for lack of a better word, cut her throat? Otto von Richter. Otto Richter, not von Richter. Like, so if you change it to drowned... Mother was drowned. No, that's... No, but he didn't drown her. He didn't drown her! All of this is wrong! I don't think it wasn't deliberate murder. Otto killed my mother while trying to save me. Is possible. The drowning was an accident. And he desperately attempted a tracheotomy. Oh, that's because... Right. If I go here to didn't drown, allergic reaction. Was it an allergic reaction? Because that would have been very delayed then, because I would have thought the allergic reaction would have been in the morning. Now, I get, okay, being celiac, it can take several hours for the effect to be felt. For me, at least. What? What? Right, the slit on my mother's throat was an attempted tracheotomy. It makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. Right, okay. A desperate attempt to save us, that's entirely possible. But then, the drowning was an accident, he desperately attempted a tracheotomy. It makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. Right. What do I think? It's because that's the thing. It's like, wasn't an allergic reaction that killed her? Right. Let's process. What do we know of the events? And we'll work it backwards, because I don't think Sherlock would blame himself, because we don't know what other medication she was on. Because, right, so clearly she'd been on those drugs for a while, I would suspect. So I think that makes more sense. Also because I don't want to blame Sherlock. I think it makes... like, so, something happened after we passed out from drowning, basically. But before we came back. And Otto was there. I think it makes sense for some kind of attempt to save her. So the deliberate murder I don't think makes sense. I think we go with the accident. I think that makes the most sense. Because without knowing what other medication she was on, we can't say there were side effects or anything. Was this a new... I can't remember. Is this a new thing she was on? Doesn't say. I don't know. I think this is the one that makes the most sense based on the information I have. So I'm going to go with it. Otto Richter killed her, but it was an accident. Are you sure about this choice? You will not be able to change it after confirmation. I'm scared! Mycroft hid the truth to protect me and wrongly accused Otto. I think that's the... I don't think he did it deliberately, because I don't think it would make sense for Otto to have slit her throat to humiliate or make sure she did it and stay there. It makes sense for it to be an attempt to save her. So it's definitely not deliberate murder from Otto Richter. I think it's the accident. I think that's the one that makes... Right. What are the options for blaming John or Sherlock? I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give a sedative came from John, which means that I cannot trust my own mind. To heal myself, I must get rid of John. I am responsible for my mother's death. It was my idea to give her medication, which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Allergic reaction. But no, it wasn't an allergic reaction. Or it's a very well-timed allergic reaction. I think, no, stick with the accident. We're going to go with the accident. That's what we're going to go with.